Number 2, we lose freedom of choice when we chase appearances. When I first started working in investment banking, I definitely fell into the trap of keeping up appearances. I wore designer clothes, had the latest gadgets, and bought a nice car, but no one could see that my bank account showed the opposite. On the outside, I had it all, but on the inside, I was stuck in a job I didn't enjoy, constantly chasing the next thing. I was following the earn money, spend it, and expect happiness and freedom to follow model. Fast forward to 2 years ago. My spending on luxuries and wants went down to pretty much zero for 6 to 9 months. I was spending all of my money on education, skills, and learning, putting it back into the business. I made a huge shift in my lifestyle, which led me to change my style of life forever. I focused on building financial security that let me walk away from a 6-figure bonus and leave a high-paying job because it didn't satisfy me. I decided to focus on something I love and genuinely have a passion for. It gave me the freedom to travel whenever I wanted. I can genuinely tell you, having seen both sides, that the feeling of freedom, empowerment, liberation, and being able to walk away from something that no longer serves you completely beats the fulfillment you get from a new item. For those couple of years, I followed the earn money, invest it towards freedom, and then spend on other things if I had any money left over approach. When I talk about spending zero on my wants or my fun category, it's because everything was going toward education, investing, and improving my skill set. The third reason why looking poor is important is because embracing simplicity takes you out of survival mode. Einstein famously wrote, "A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness." A study by the American Psychological Association revealed that 72% of Americans feel stressed about their money. A report by the Money and Pension Service in the UK found that 62% of adults feel anxious about their finances, with 48% worrying about money at least once a week. In today's world, a calm and modest life is pretty much essential for maintaining peace of mind and reducing the level of anxiety when it comes to your finances. If you get a bonus or a pay raise and buy a new car that eats 40% of your take-home pay, you cannot afford to lose your job, take a break, or even consider other opportunities. You're stuck in survival mode. Upgrading one thing often leads to a domino effect of additional expenses. Yahoo Finance listed car brands by maintenance cost over the first 75,000 miles and found that entry-level brands like Hyundai, Toyota, and Honda are almost 3 times cheaper to maintain than luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. When you upgrade, there is a domino effect on all the costs you have to incur to maintain that item. So instead, the greater you can get the gap between your income and expenses, the more peace of mind you'll have. The bigger that gap, the more freedom you have. It gives you flexibility to take risks, try new things, or simply take time off if you wanted to. There's something called the KonMari method, popularized by Marie Kondo. It's all about only keeping the things that spark joy. By doing this, you're not only clearing out your physical clutter, but also creating space for greater mental clarity and emotional well-being. You can apply the same philosophy to your finances. It's not just about saving money, but also about reducing the stress of maintaining a high-status lifestyle that puts you in survival mode. The thrill of a new purchase often fades, leaving behind the anxiety of keeping up. The more things you have, the more you're in a cycle of living in survival mode. Number 4, the power of authentic living. A really interesting study found that 25% of Americans admit they have pursued a romantic relationship purely for the money aspect, and over half of those people have misrepresented their financial situation to attract a partner. If you base your self-worth on external validations, material things, or the amount of money you have, you risk attracting people who only value you for superficial traits. Authenticity is the cornerstone of lasting relationships, and this idea extends beyond just romantic relationships. It applies to how we present ourselves in almost all aspects of our lives. As the saying goes, don't show off the outside of your house, show off the inside. The outside is what you display to strangers in an attempt to gain their respect and admiration through outward appearances. In contrast, the inside of your house represents your true self. That's what you share with family and close friends. It's where your genuine values and character shine through. In the novel, They're Adolescent, the author wrote, "If I had 100 million, I would nevertheless walk around in old clothes because a knowledge of it, my consciousness of my wealth would suffice." This quote captures the essence of true wealth. It's not about flaunting it, but about the inner confidence and security that it brings. Many wealthy individuals understand this. They often choose simplicity over showing off. They don't make what they own their entire identity because they know that living authentically and valuing what's inside over outward appearance is a powerful way to build meaningful, resilient relationships. Those are 4 reasons why looking poor is important for internal happiness. If you liked this video, you should definitely check out my video right here on 4 signs that you're doing well financially, even if it doesn't feel like it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.